Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Today's Thursday's video. Normally I do like a throwback or a trivia or something sort of more fun. Honestly, I have nothing prepared. I've been trying to figure out something to talk about for the past week, and I have not come up with anything. I'm completely empty on Thursday throwback. There's nothing that I'm really into right now. So basically I'm just going to do an extension of News Wednesday. Some super big news just came out the other day that honestly I'm super psyched to talk about, and yeah, let's do that instead. So in case you didn't hear the news, Donald Glover has been cast in Spider-Man Homecoming. Now this is a big deal, especially to someone like me. Let's start out with why. First off, Donald Glover is a comedian. Well, started out being a comedian. He was on Community. He's done a ton of shows, stuff like that. He has a stand-up on Netflix, which he actually references what I'm going to talk about. And so he also does hip-hop music, which is typically kind of weird music, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it's like some hardcore type of hip-hop, really tons of verses. Other times it's like a lot smoother. He sings a melody. Sometimes it's just him playing piano. He does a bunch of weird music, but I love it. It's absolutely amazing music, and I can't say enough good things about it. I actually own both of his albums. Hopefully I can get the next one if he's going to continue it. With him doing acting, it probably is on his back burner right now. But that's beside the point. So, like I said, Donald Glover has been cast in Spider-Man Homecoming. Now this is a big deal. Like I said, he has a special on Netflix called Weirdo. In this special, he references a couple years ago, back when Spider-Man was being rebooted from the Tobey Maguire series into the Andrew Garfield series, before Andrew Garfield was cast as Spider-Man, there was a rumor and sort of a hype train, I guess, that Donald Glover could play Spider-Man. People wanted to see a black Spider-Man. In the comics, there is a character named Miles Morales. That character took over for Spider-Man and sort of became Spider-Man, had a really cool suit, black with red, instead of the blue and red traditional. And he took over for Spider-Man when he died. Peter Parker died. Now, there was some comic book magic. Peter Parker came back. And Miles Morales kind of became Peter Parker's sidekick / mini Spider-Man, Spider-Boy kind of thing. I don't know, it was weird. But I love the character of Miles Morales. Now, Donald Glover was really big when Andrew Garfield was cast. He was really getting this momentum going online of people wanting to see Donald Glover for Spider-Man. Again, he references this in his stand-up. But obviously that didn't happen. We got the Andrew Garfield series, which was alright. We got 2 movies out of it. And then, obviously, that didn't go so well, so we got a new Spider-Man, a more comic book accurate Spider-Man in Captain America Civil War. Now, obviously, he's supposed to continue that series with Spider-Man Homecoming, but to be honest with you, I would love to see Miles Morales in Spider-Man Homecoming. I don't care how small of a scene it would be. It could be Peter Parker walking down the hallway, beginning, middle, end of the movie. Doesn't matter. Walking down a hallway in high school, and he's like, "Oh, hey, what's up, Miles?" And then Miles is like, "Hey, Peter." Something so small where you see Donald Glover for a second. That would be amazing. I would love to see that. I would go crazy. I would pay money probably every weekend to go and see just that scene. I would watch the entirety of Spider-Man Homecoming if that scene existed. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Marvel doesn't have the balls, to be honest with you, to kill off Tom Holland as Spider-Man, especially with all the hype behind it after Captain America Civil War. People blew up the internet because Spider-Man was in Captain America Civil War, and people loved Tom Holland's interpretation of Peter Parker. So I highly doubt that they're going to bring Miles Morales into it, although there is a slight possibility. Speaking of Miles Morales, let's just take a quick look. I actually Instagrammed, I guess is the word for it, reposted this on my Instagram just yesterday. But it's a picture that Boss Logic did. Boss Logic does amazing artwork, in case you didn't know. But he did this amazing picture. Look at this right here. This is Donald Glover in the Miles Morales Spider-Man costume. This has to be one of the coolest things I've seen on the internet. Again, Boss Logic does amazing artwork. But this is probably one of my favorite because it's something that's realized that unfortunately we all want to see, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think, like you said, Marvel doesn't have the balls to kill off Peter Parker, especially in the first reboot of a Spider-Man movie. Feels like towards the end of Tom Holland's trilogy, it would be a possibility. But they didn't even kill off Steve Rogers, in Captain America: Civil War. So I highly doubt that they're going to kill off Spider-Man, especially so early. Even though I would love to see Miles Morales and not see Tom Holland as Peter Parker. That's just me, though. I just think it would be awesome to see not only a black Spider-Man, but a guy who's been pretty much campaigning for it for a long time now. It would just be super cool to see. I would love to go and see that film. But again, Marvel doesn't have the cojones for it. They just don't. Which is kind of sad because this is something that would really change the dynamic of Spider-Man. It would really change the look of Spider-Man. It would give us something new. It would also give us another black or African American, however you prefer, superhero, which we don't really have a whole lot of at this moment. I mean, we've had Storm, but she's barely been in the X-Men, especially the new ones. Luke Cage has his own Netflix series coming out soon. He was also part of Jessica Jones on Netflix. We just recently got Black Panther in Civil War. He's going to be getting his own film. Like, things are slowly moving towards more black African-American people taking on lead roles, especially in, like, superhero films or, like, big-name films or even properties. So I think it would just be really interesting to see Donald Glover take the Miles Morales role. It would be such an amazing thing to see. It would be so cool. Like I said, even if they did that little snippet walking down the highway, hopefully they're not walking down a highway, walking down a hallway, and he's like, hey, what's up, Peter? Hey, what's up, Miles? I'm done. That's it. Nerdgasm in the theater. I don't care. I would love to see that. But like I said, take another look at this Boss Logic art. Beautiful work. I can't say enough good things about it. Again, it's all speculation. I highly doubt that they're going to give him the Miles Morales role. He'll probably play a villain or like a Jimmy Olsen side character that like works at the Daily Bugle or something like that. Like, they're going to give him probably some lame role. Maybe he could be like a Mysterio or another version even of Shocker. Like Jamie Foxx, almost said Jamie Kennedy. Like Jamie Foxx did in Amazing Spider-Man 2. That could be an option, but I don't know if they're going to go that route again. I just think it's an option. Ooh, maybe they could do like a Harry Osborn, maybe? No, I don't know. That might not work. Well, it's possible. I don't see why not. But Miles Morales is really what I want. That's what I want. Spider-Man Homecoming team, distribution, Sony, MCU, Marvel Entertainment. We want to see Miles Morales. We want to see this. This artwork right here, let's see it on screen. Be ballsy. Take that leap of faith that, Marvel has had this cookie cutter type of formula. And they've used this formula for like 10 movies now. Don't get me wrong, it's evolved, but like how a cookie evolves from like batter into like a cookie. Like, that's literally how this thing has grown. It's the same stuff, just changed a little bit into like a harder, more solid substance. Like, if they were able to break that mold and go with something like as ballsy as killing off Peter Parker, first Spider-Man film, and go with Miles Morales, mind-blowing. Absolutely amazing. I would applaud. I would stand up in the theater and clap. I would do the Shia LaBeouf gif. It would be perfect. I would love to see that. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen. But I can hope and dream and still look at this picture and remember Donald Glover could be Miles Morales. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for today. Like I said, I had really nothing planned. Normally I do everything like to the letter. I write down a sheet of notes and I talk to you guys about it, go note by note, but really have nothing planned. Normally I do like the sheet of notes and I have everything planned down to the word, down to the gesture. Bo Burnham reference. But I just wanted to talk about this today because like I said, I had nothing planned, so why not? It's something that I was super excited about, so why not talk about it? It's my YouTube channel. I can talk about what I want on here, so why not? Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this. Do you think it would be awesome to see Miles Morales? Do you think it's too ballsy of MCU to do Tom Holland killing him off as Peter Parker? Who do you think Donald Glover would play in Spider-Man Homecoming? Let me know down in the comment section below. Like always, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos. And we'll see you guys in the next one.